With the NBA season more than halfway done, I figured I'd do a video on these. What's up everyone, and aloha, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Steven, and today I'll be doing a review on Adidas 84 in the Lakers colorway. A bit of history of the sneaker. The reason why it's called the Forum was because it was released in 1984 at the Forum Stadium, which is located in Inglewood, California, and that is where the Lakers played their games from 1967 to 1999. Before taking a look at the sneakers, let's take a look at the box. We have this pull-up box done in this Adidas blue color with the Adidas triple logo and stripe all around in white. And we also have this character holding a basketball done in like a dribbling position, running with the white border around it. And also another unique feature of this box is you can actually see the Adidas branding and more of this character done in different positions. For example, standing holding a basketball or going for a layup. And it is actually embossed all around the shoe. I don't know if you guys can see it. So it actually depends on the angle and the length you're looking at it. I think it's a really cool feature of the box. And the official colors of the sneakers are cream white, collegiate purple, and collegiate gold. Alright, so here it is, the Adidas Forum 84 Lakers. So this was released alongside 3 other colorways as part of the Champions Pack. We have the Milwaukee Bucks, which is also done in a high top. And then we have the Phoenix Suns and the Boston Celtics done in a low top version of the Forum 84. With that said, diving right into the details of the sneakers, starting with the toe box with this tumble leather toe box done in cream white. And in between the tongue and the toe box with this vamp overlay done in white and again in tumble leather. Surrounding the edges of the toe box and this vamp overlay, we have the mud guard done in cream white. But instead, this is done in smooth leather. Moving on towards the mid panel, this is where it gets a little bit complex. We have a bunch of layers, so overlays, underlays. Starting with the base layer, we have this tumble leather base layer done in cream white. And right above that, we have the eye stays done in cream white, again in tumble leather. And what's different about this compared to the other tumble leather cream whites is this is actually done in a glossy finish. Right beneath that, we have the X details on the overlay, which is actually connected to the ankle strap. So more about that later on. We have this X detail done in a white tumble leather finish. And right on top of that, we have it printed with the Adidas triple logo done in gold. And the gold is actually part of the Lakers color scheme, the purple and gold. And right beside that, we have the Adidas 3 stripes done in suede. And this is also purple, like I said, from the purple and gold. Moving towards the ankle area, we have this corduroy material done in the Lakers purple. And over the top of that, we have this nubuck done in the Lakers gold. And that actually goes down towards the middle of the rear and also a bit of the middle side. And over the top of that, we have this heel overlay done in tumble leather and in white. And this actually acts as a loop for where the X details goes underneath and through all the way towards the middle side where it meets the ankle hook. And on the heel overlay, we have the 1984 abbreviated in gold, and stitched around that as a border, we have it done in purple. Take a look at the bottom portion of the uppers. We have this light gray suede overlay, which starts on the mid panel on the lateral side, wrapping around the heel and stopping on the middle side just before the mid panel. Again, going back towards the lateral side, we have this TPU heel stabilizer done in gold, which wraps around the heel again. And instead of stopping where the suede overlay stops, it actually goes further and stops in the mid panel. And right above that, we have this smooth leather underlay. And right above that, we have this tumble leather done in white. And there's something different compared to the lateral side is we have the Adidas 3 stripes and the Lakers gold. So it's Lakers gold on the middle side and Lakers purple on the lateral side, which is actually a really nice feature actually. I like that. Taking a look at the ankle area again, we see more of the corduroy material done in purple. And you remember the X detail on the lateral side, which loops through the heel overlay. It actually connects to this strap hook, which is done in Lakers gold. So we have this ankle strap done in tumble leather, and it is in a white color. And this is a Velcro strap. A bit of history with the ankle strap. They created the sneaker, Jacques Chassin. I'm not sure if I said it correctly. Anyways, he found that the ankle was actually a weak point. So he created this crisscross ankle strap as a way to help stabilize players' ankles when playing basketball. Moving towards the tongue, we have this white tongue done in mesh. And take a look at the tongue tag. It is made out of this nylon material, which is done in purple. And on the sides, we have this white stripe, which is embroidered. And right on top of the tag, we have the Adidas Forum 84. So we have Adidas Forum in white and 84 in gold. So all three of these is actually done in like a 3D finish, so it is kind of like glued on there or something like that. Moving towards the inside of the sneakers, we have this sock lining done in white and is made out of fabric. And behind the tongue, we see more of the fabric. And instead, this is done in Lakers gold. And behind the tongue, we have actually some writing on there. It says the Champions Pack. This pack of 4 shoes celebrates 1984, the year Forum 84 was born. And basketball lifestyle was changed forever. By wearing this shoe, you are now a part of basketball history and culture. Own the attitude of a champion. Now taking a look at the insole, we have this really thin black foam insole. You guys can see over here, it actually is pretty thin. And on the overside of that, we have this purple fabric lining. And on the heel, we have the Adidas trefoil branding and 84 done in gold. So this is actually kind of pressed onto the lining as opposed to printed on there. Now to finish off the tongue, we have these cream laces. And unlike a pair of Jordan 1s, these do not come with extra laces. But if you want, you can always swap them out for something like, for example, purple or gold, just to show off more of that Lakers pride. The whole upper of the sneakers sits on top of this cream white rubber cupsole. And within the cupsole, we have EVA foam for cushioning. And we have the EVA foam wrapped in Dillinger web. On the lateral side of the midsole, we actually have the Adidas branding. And on the middle side, we actually have a visible cutout of the EVA foam and Dillinger web, which is decoupled in between the cupsole. So this EVA foam and Dillinger web was actually the impact cushioning system, which also had the effect of expending the built-up shock as a form of propulsion. Basically, the built-up shock could actually be used to actually move yourself forward. Flipping towards the bottom of the sneaker, we have this gum bottom rubber outsole with a circular pivot point and suction cup traction pattern just on the front and on the heel. And on the midfoot, we actually have a different pattern. So it is a bit smooth with some ridges along the sides. And on the middle, we have more of the Adidas branding. And I actually like the gum bottom. I'm a big fan of the gum bottom. Some people don't like them, some people do. Now when it comes to sizing, I say you can go true to size. But if you're like me, someone has feet on the wider side, you can also go true to size. So the Forum 84 are actually wide foot friendly. They have a really good fitting. They actually have like a wider fitment compared to Air Jordan 1s, for example. Not to be confused with the modern day Adidas Forum, which actually has a more narrow cut. And with that one, it actually has a removable strap. So these are the Forum 84s, don't be confused. So these are actually a bit of an older sneaker. They were released back in 2022. And I didn't get them until just a small while ago. I remember seeing news of this being released, but for some reason, I didn't see this being released in the USA. I'm not that sure why. I'm assuming it's because the market for these aren't as high compared to other countries. I could be wrong. I was almost gonna purchase these from a UK-based store for $120, but I have my Gold account set so that it will send me a notification whenever the price drop on these. And I actually got them at a good price. I got them at about $78 before taxes and fees and shipping, which came down to actually a lot cheaper than buying it from the UK-based store. Out of the 4, the Champions Pack, why did I go with the Lakers? I'm actually a big Lakers fan. If you guys noticed in my other videos, I have worn my Lakers hat a couple of times. And I've been a fan since I was a kid, since the Kobe and Shaq days, with Kobe being my favorite player. Rest in peace, Mamba. And I know they're not doing too well this season. It's fine. It's been a while since we actually had a good run. I know the last time we won a championship was the bubble. I know a lot of people like to discredit that because it was, the bubble, which is different. But it is what it is, no matter who you favor in sports, who's your favorite team, there'll always be haters. But I've been a fan since a kid, like I said, and I'll be a fan for a very long time. I think the quality of these are great. I like the tumble leather, and the smooth leather is actually pretty good as well too. And the different materials just give us some really nice details. The corduroy, the nubuck, the suede, really nice 80s looking sneaker. And I do like the cream white, which gives it a vintage vibe, retro looking. And the Adidas Forum happens to be one of my favorite silhouettes from Adidas. I actually have a bit in my collection. I got 2 of them behind me, as you can see on display. I got the blue and on the red. I don't know how much I have, so I have a good amount of Forum 84s and also other Forums are not 84. For example, like the modern day retro like I said earlier in the video, and some mids as well. But I do prefer the highs over the lows just because I really like the look of the X details on the strap on the high cuts. Now with that out of the way, it's to design what they look like on feet. Alright everyone, that's the video. Thank you all for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the sneakers and what's your opinion on the Adidas Forum 84. Do you think they're trash or do you like them like I do? And if you like the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, it'll help me grow my channel. And also don't forget to turn on the notification alert so you don't miss another video. I'll see you guys next time. Shoots and aloha.